What's up, guys? This is Val from Premiere 3D, and I've got kind of a review video for you guys today. Something a little different. Sorry I haven't been posting videos. It's because I've got exams, the GCSEs, and I've been kind of doing quite a bit of revision. But after June the 20th, I think it is, I'll be able to post a lot more videos. And so yeah, basically I just figured I had some spare time, so I thought, why not make a video. And since a friend from school actually asked me to do a review of his light pack, I said yeah, sure. So yeah, this is it. And what he did is he uploaded to a website called c4dtools.net by Robert Ledger. You guys might have heard of him, and he's selling it for $10. The link's in the description. It's easily worth $10. So yeah, let's go. So I've installed them into my content browser. If you don't know how to do that, I'll link you on the screen right now with my tutorial on how to install lib4d files. So yeah, this is the first set of lights, and they're called the fluorescent lights. And as you can see straight away, some pretty nice settings come out, and relatively easy to understand. The display, the brightness, which pretty self-explanatory. Then you can change the color of the light, the shadows that it emits or kind of produces on the objects, just similar to the normal lights that you can get over here. Then the count, number of lights you want, the offset, of course, the offset from the actual default position, the rotation. I quite like this feature because when it creates a pretty cool effect when you have kind of a lot of the lights and you use a rotation and you have a object somewhere here. It'll kind of make some pretty cool shadows. I really like that feature. Yeah, so then the start angle is from, if you want it to be from 0, it'll be completely like a complete semicircle, but as you decrease it, the extra part is this angle here. Not sure if that makes sense to you guys, but yeah. And the radius here is how big the circle of how big the distance from the light on the left and the right, how big the distance, the radius is of that circle. And this kind of looks similar to the scale, but the scale actually doesn't. It keeps the ratio of the radius the same, but just actually increases the size of the light. So depending on whether you're working on large scale project or minuscule size project, you'll be able to use it to your advantage. Now the next one here is just a fluorescent light, which is pretty much exactly the same thing as I just showed you. Looks pretty nice. It's just, except it's only one of them, and they're flat. So yeah, you can still increase the number of them, but they won't be on a curve like that one. So let's move on to the next one. This one is pretty similar. They're all kind of relatively the same so far. This one just being without a base, so it'll emit light from a 360-degree angle, as you can see. Yeah. And it still has the same basic options of the color, the brightness, the shadows, but it doesn't have any of those extra rotation, because obviously rotating this won't really make a difference. So yeah, now this is probably my favorite one. It creates a really nice effect. So he's been kind enough to already include a camera for you, so no kind of complicated setup for you, and you can just click that one to go into the camera's angle, and then if you render that out, you'll be able to see the result of that. And as you can see already, without rendering it, the different colors for the lights, and I really like that idea. And as you can see already, look at that. That's creating some pretty cool reflections and shadowing and all that. And just check out, yeah. So yeah, and obviously you can using the compositing tag, you can composite the lights so that they don't actually show in your render, and it only shows the object you want. So if you're doing a project, you don't want actually the lights to be in it. So that reflection shadows are all really nice. I really like that one. Yeah, and yeah, it has just not very many options in this one, but otherwise it's perfect. And then finally is the square light. It's pretty self-explanatory as well. Also the camera is included for you, so it's just the fluorescent lights I showed you before. You just arrange to make a square, and you can just render it out for you. So yeah, I hope you like this light pack. I strongly recommend you to go to the website and maybe purchase it. Also, I'll leave a link to David's channel in the description below, and go subscribe to him, tell him I sent you, and yeah, thanks for watching. And there'll be some more videos, like latest, like I'll definitely upload a video on June the 20th. If I upload before that, it'd probably be unlikely, but maybe. So yeah, thanks for watching, and goodbye.